Hello everybody and welcome back to another
guys,
video.
welcome
We are right down the road
Welcome to
from the Meadowbrook
one
Mall.
of the new reopened
Which you
Big
see a
Lots.
video
We're
for
in
that in the Boscov that'll be
Clarksburg,
coming
West
up shortly
Virginia.
here on
Kind
the
of
channel.
interesting. I've never
But
kind of
we are
want to see one
here
of these.
at this
Let's go
reopened
check
up
it out.
Big Lots. That's right. If you guys haven't heard the news, they have officially reopened up 200 locations. And while I was on my trip slowly heading back towards home back in May, for my Cincinnati trip, I had to check this out. This is right by where we ended up staying, spending the night. So I was like, hey, I want to go see this. And I was kind of intrigued since I saw a few pictures, like, online of the real Big Lots before that, the ones that opened up in April. But sometimes, as many of, everybody knows, Facebook and whatever doesn't always do justice as, seeing it. And I wanted to check it out for myself. And I will give you guys an honest opinion. I was not that impressed. I feel like Roses kind of rushed this. I would have rather seen them maybe spend a little bit longer, maybe spend, the entire spring into the early summer and really completely change up these stores, do some remodels, and potentially open it up, like right around now or in September, because I really think they kind of rushed and they did no major, work on these stores, and they still look very old, tired looking. So, I don't know. But I will say I did feel like Big Lots had a cult following to some extent. So I do think that they will do okay. And I mean, and Roses does run other stores and seems like they're doing okay. Yes, they closed down a few locations here and there. But, they seem like they're doing okay. So I think that they could potentially make it. But only time will tell. Now, also I want to say that there's been a couple changes that you'll probably see later on in this video that the old Big Lots didn't have. Number one, they have a lot more clothes than what the old Big Lots used to have. If you guys don't remember, the old Big Lots not that long ago, so I'm sure all of you do. They had very little clothes. You would maybe think an aisle of like maybe T-shirts, a few ones on clearance, but this has an entire clothing department, as well as they have fit-in rooms for the first time. And I don't remember any of the old Big Lots having fit-in rooms, but again, they were cheaply made. They didn't actually do work in the building. They just kind of put up plywood, put up doors, and called it a day. So we'll see. But I'm very intrigued by that, as well as one of the things that they used to be known for was the furniture. Now, they still have some furniture here, but not nearly as much as what the old Big Lots used to have. So we'll see how that works. I don't know. I mean, as I said, that was one of the biggest things that they were known for. They also have a lot more toiletry items and a lot more food than I remember like the old ones having. But we'll see. Only time will tell. As I said, I mean, I do wish nothing but the best for the company, and I do wish nothing but the best for the employees that work here. And from what I heard, I will say Roses did hire many of the former Big Lots employees, so that was 100% right on them, and I do praise them for that. Since all of the employees who did lose their job, they were probably devastated. So, but at least a lot of them ended up, being rehired and now working again for the company. But you can all comment down below and what your thoughts are on the brand new Big Lots. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Is there any open up by you? I will say up in my area, we are not getting any, as they did not acquire any of the locations here in my state of New York. So sadly, we will not be going to too many. But honestly, I don't plan on filming too many because they all look relatively the same. That's why I know for the closing sale, I didn't film too many. I think I filmed 3 or 4. But I wanted to film this one so I can at least get one on video so you can all see what the new store looks like for those of you all who are like me and don't have any coming back. Because, I mean, right now they're only bringing back I think I saw about 220. They might add some more, but they had 1,300 in their peak. So there's not nearly as much as there used to be. Even in some of the states that are getting multiples, it's still probably about half of what they had. So many former Big Lots are not going to get refilled. A lot of them I know this year, especially that are Spirit Halloweens, which doesn't surprise me for Spirit Halloween, but it's a perfect size for them. But in any event here, I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of this video. Sorry that I spent the whole video blabbing, but it is a short video as these Big Lots stores they're only so big. That's another thing I will say too with Roses is Roses did downsize some of those locations as well from the pictures I've seen online where they didn't use the entire Big Lot space. This one seemed like it did use the whole store. It must have not been a super big Big Lots. That's why I understand this was very old. I don't live in the area, and obviously it's very hard to find history of the Big Lot stores, so it's very limited in what I have. But in any event, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys did, you know the drill. But I will talk to you all later, and I will see you outside here in a second. But once again, I hope you all did enjoy this video. And I always say here, and you'll hear me in a second, I will talk to you guys later. Guys, but for now, bye-bye. There's the route sign. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye, guys.